Come, Lily, come. Wir machen das zusammen.
Yeah. God, country 21.
Bravo, Lily.
Amazing.
Sehr gut.
And with that, we say goodbye to China and sabadi to Laos. While the China tour group split to continue everyone's individual journey, it hopefully won't be the last time we see each other. Mum and I enjoyed exploring the northern region of Laos, especially Nong Kiao, where we visited the local weaving villages. Only accessible by boat, fed water buffalo, and kayaked around the majestic river. And just like that, it was time for Mum to fly home and Millie to return.
So, after a quick drop-off and pick-up at Luang Prabang Airport, we're back and heading back towards the idyllic Nong Kiao together. At our wild camp, we bumped into 2 other overlanders and spent the evening chatting about our adventures. We said our farewells and we headed into the jungles of Northern Laos. Gosh, it feels good to be back on the road and exploring together.
Right, come on.
It's not working as well as Mr. Ones did.
So we've ended up at this party that Mr. Wan, who we've been staying at, sort of comes to, and it turns out to be that it's just police officers of the whole village is here partying because the constable from Luang Prabang is here. So check this out. Morning campers, we are at a place in Laos called Mung Haim, and we have driven here from Nong Kiao, which we've been staying at for nearly 2 weeks, and now we're trying to head as far south as we can because we need to be in Cambodia by next Wednesday because my visa expires then. So another 120k today to do. Driven further south now and ended up at a ancient historical site. Megalithic. So these behind us are what they call the Plain of Jars. There's quite a few sites around Laos. Basically what we think they're for is
no one can really decide. Some people say they're grave markers. Some people say they were storage for food. And then you read that that's where they put
That's exactly it. Also on this site is lots of memorials of the Indo-China War, and one of the bomb craters is just behind me right now.
Another local legend that the stone jars aren't actually made out of stone. They were glued together, sand and glass glued together with buffalo hide, and then that they used this cave here as a kiln. But then something else says that this cave was also used as a crematorium, so who knows.
Right, so we're just heading to camp, and a bit like Kyrgyzstan, there's a roadworks on one of the passes, so all these lorries are waiting. Everybody jumps into their cars as quick as possible to get in front of the lorries, because you start making your way up these passes behind the lorries, you're going to get stuck for days.
Like you got these, well, did they give you the bags at the grocery store, babe, or do you have to buy them? Yeah. But when you have to buy them, it does make you use less. So, yeah, for sure. I'm not buying it.
I got my, whatever this is, the bottle. I have no idea what it is.
Is that the one you smell? I actually really like that.
I'm gonna get some.
I mean, I really like it more than I was expecting.
You know, I like it.
It's
My only
definitely
hang up is that I just don't know if I can. It looks like something that would spill in my bag.
Yeah, we would just reek
You know,
alcohol.
and reek.
That's okay.
Like I could. I had a can of.
We continued our journey day by day, covering the kilometres to get to the Laos border in time, and parted ways with Ethan and Sal after a day relaxing on the riverbanks of the Mekong River, and made our way towards the Lao-Cambodian border.
We're in Cambodia finally. So we had a problem at customs in Laos that because on my importation form I put exit Vientiane instead of Cambodia, they did not like it, so we had to pay a $100 fine. Whether that's an official fine, I have no idea. Or we've topped up somebody's pay wage, but we're out and we smoothly got into Cambodia, no problems at all. Yeah, chill border.
Online system.
Importation for cars online, and then a very chill visa on your passport, and that's about it, really. Easy. And we move on to Cambodia. So wheel alignment for the truck, as we haven't done it since Tajikistan. Found this nice place in from the train in Cambodia. Hopefully these guys know what they're doing on this and get it done. So I'd just like to go through what happened to us 2 days ago. So after entering Cambodia, which wasn't a problem at all, we ended up staying at a wild camp spot. And when we was in this wild camp spot, it was about 8 o'clock at night. 2 guys came up on a scooter, and instead of travelling in the direction they were travelling on, they stopped at where we were, took some pictures, asked how many people we were, and then jumped on the scooter again and headed back to where they were coming from. So after that we decided to move. We moved to a spot which was sort of an entrance to a farm or a truck stop track. Stopped there, and then about half an hour later had a bang on the door to say that we needed to come out and speak to the village head, or the head of the village. So we ended up speaking to him, and he basically said, this is all over Google Translate, he basically said that we needed to wait there and wait for his friend who spoke English. Anyway, we waited about 10 minutes, the police turned up. So after talking to the police, we were told that we were unsafe. It was unsafe to stay there because we were entering one of the conflict zones between Cambodia and Thailand. So we ended up, they then told us that to follow them and go to the police station. And we said no, we'd rather not stay at the police station, we'd rather stay in a hotel. So we booked a hotel there and then on the spot, showed them the reservation, and then ended up back in the town called Sung Treng, which is the first town you actually go into after entering Malaysia. So in the end it was fine, however it did shake us a bit. We're okay now. Now we're heading south instead of going west. So we're going to head south to Phnom Penh instead of going west to Siem Reap, which is actually not really in the conflict zone, but the road to get there is in the conflict zone.
On our way south, we stopped at Karate in search of a pod of Irrawaddy dolphins that can be found in the Mekong River.
The last time we were on a beach or anywhere near the sea was Turkey on the Mediterranean, and now we've made it to Cambodia and we're on the Gulf of Thailand.
Oh, it's amazing!
Good morning, Overlanders. Today we are leaving this beautiful beach. We've been spending 4 days here for Christmas, and we've just been relaxing, having a dip in the sea every day, having beautiful Christmas dinners with pork and all sorts of good stuff. And then today we are going to head east again to a place called Kampot and chill there for a couple of days. So we'll see how we get on.
Lovely beach, but all of this litter. We did do a litter pick, but unfortunately it's just one of those things. Bye bye, lovely beach. Off we go.
So now we're driving towards Kampot. The roads in Cambodia have been pretty good. Pretty good tarmac roads, hardly any potholes. Pristine tarmac roads actually. And now all of a sudden, as we're driving east, all of a sudden turn into this dirt track. Like imagine this is what the roads, what they used to be like before they tarmacked it. I'd rather have this dirt road than a rubbish, crappy tarmac road though. At least it's a little bit better on the car. So today we are visiting a pepper plantation that is situated in the east of Cambodia. It's a free tour, 1 hour. Millie obviously interrupting my presenting by saying, "There's a pig!" This is Millie's idea. But it's looking pretty good. This has pepper beer.